Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. This channel, Leverage Science, is all about trying to learn various concepts from the science by practicing a lot of questions. This video is in continuation of the series where we are trying to learn Python by solving interview questions from top tech companies like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. If you are preparing for any of this role, this is a great series to follow and build your concepts. So yeah, let's jump right in. In this video, we are going to solve this question straight a scratch regarding find the number of views each post has. This question has been asked in meta interviews and it's a great question if you're preparing for data engineer, data scientist, BI analyst, data analyst or ML engineer roles. Okay, the question reads, find the number of views each post has, output the post ID along with the number of views, order the records by post ID in ascending order. Okay, so we are given a data frame called Facebook post views and an expected output is a pandas data frame with two different columns, post ID and the number of views, and it should be ordered by post ID in ascending order. Okay, let's inquire about this data frame called Facebook post views, and it has two different columns, post ID and viewer ID. So basically for every post who all viewed it. Okay, so what we need to do in this case is we need to group by the post ID and then count viewer IDs. Now, as we have learned about, counting can be done in two ways. Either you just count it or you do a distinct count. Now, the question says we need the number of views of a post. Even if I am a person who has viewed a post multiple times, ideally by the language of the question, we need to count all those views as well. So what we need in this case, we need to count and not do unique counts. So what we can do is we can either use the dot aggregate method to perform a count, or we can use the size method that we have learnt about. So what we can do is, so from this data frame called Facebook post views, let's group by the post ID and then dot size, and then let's reset index so that we have the post ID as a column. Let me go ahead and run this. Let's see what do we get in our output. So you have the post ID and the number of views of each of the posts. As we have learned this, if you just do size, it is going to give you a column name 0. And we have also learned about how can we change this. So what we need to do is we just need to write dot to frame and just provide the name. So what we need in our output, we need it as n views. And if I go ahead and run this now, let's see what do we get in our output. So now if you look at it, we have it as n views. But the question is not finished yet. The question also asks us to order the records by post ID in ascending order. So what we can do is let's sort values, and by which column we want to sort? Post ID, and by default the sorting is done is ascending order, so you do not have to write anything else. Let me go ahead and run this. So now if you look at it, our output looks exactly like the expected output. Let me go ahead and submit this to pass all the test cases. So yeah, everything is green and this is how to do it. So not a difficult question, just the application of the size method that we have learned previously a couple of times in this series. The only thing to keep in mind is why are we using a size or basically performing a count and not doing a distinct count? Remember, we need the number of views. So always pay attention to the language of the question. So what we basically did in this question is we grouped by the post ID and got the size of each of the post ID. That is going to give you the number of views. And to assign the name of that column, we use to frame and then we reset the index so that since we grouped by the post ID, we need to have that as a column in our output. So yeah, this is how we do it. Let me know if there's a better way or more efficient way to solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.